Hey guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Blakemore. I teach Travel and sometimes Triumph, and what a crazy week this has been. So it's been the first week of online distance learning. If you've not checked out my first vlog talking about the first day in the life of an online distance learning teacher, if that's what you'd call it, check that out up there, and it sort of talks through a bit of a vlog. I wanted to do a bit of a reflection for two reasons. Firstly, it's great to look back on, but secondly, I've been so busy this week with everything that's going on, everything's new, so I've just really not had the chance to actually complete a full engaging vlog. So to start off with, I wanted to talk about some of the things that have happened this week, some of the things that have really gone well, some of the challenges, and some of the things that have helped me throughout this week, and just talk about my sort of personal life at the same time and things that have gone on there too. So to start off with, online distance learning. When people hear that teachers are working from home, I think the first thing that people think is this. Another day teaching at home. See what Disney Plus has on. Oh, Lion King, that will do. Oh, what the kids are up to. Not. To be completely honest, that couldn't be further from the truth for me. People might think that we stick on Disney Channel Plus and put on The Mandalorian throughout the whole day, and it's just not happening like that. The day is very intense. So I get up early, 6 o'clock as normal. Now, to be honest, that's a bit of a lie-in. Usually it's 5 o'clock. I will say before I start this video, and a bit of a reflection, that my job is no way near as stressful as what some of the doctors are going through in the world at the moment, and it's important to stress that we're all playing a part in the current climate of the world, so it's important to stress that. But I did want to sort of give my expression and something to look back on and talk about home learning so that people don't get the wrong picture that teachers are just sat at home chilling. So to start off with, what does home learning look like? Well, as a teacher, normally you would have a lesson, and that lesson would be live. So the process would be plan the lesson, prepare the resources, teach the lesson. Now the process is elongated massively because you still have the planning of the lesson. Now before that, even if you're a normal teacher, you probably have a bit of a meeting to talk about the planning, but that meeting process is a long process. You have to have a Skype meeting, and setting all that up sometimes takes time. You have to find the right area, connection, all those sorts of things. After you've done that, you then plan the lesson. That again takes some time. Once you've done that, you then resource the lesson. To resource the lesson, you have to create the resources. You then have to create the flip chart. Then usually you're pretty set. You do some setting up the day before the lesson and you teach it live, and the lesson would go ahead. Because we're teaching live now, everything is longer because you then have to record yourself speak over the lesson. Once you've done that, it's not a simple case of just, yeah, that's done. You then have to upload that video to the internet. If you have slow Wi-Fi, that can take a long time. Once you've done that, then you need to upload that onto from the internet to the Google Classrooms that I'm using. Once I've done that, I then need to make sure it's scheduled in. I then need to share it across all of the different classrooms. Every little step takes that little bit of extra time. Once that's done though, you'd expect it to be finished. No. Now, this is again where the big advantage of Google Classrooms is we can sort of teach live. As the children are working on their devices, I can be giving feedback, because otherwise it's quite hard, especially when it's just parents who might be home parenting alone with a couple of children. That's extremely difficult. So Google Classroom does give you that as a teacher, so that's fantastic. That process would be one of the main challenges, and as a result, at the end of the week, I am pretty exhausted. I've been staying up quite late at night trying to maintain videos because I'm sort of going through this bit of an ultimatum at the moment where I feel like everything is being prepared for children online, but then I still feel like because everything's new, I want to support people as much as possible because I'm quite technological. So then I decide, right, I'm going to make this YouTube video, this YouTube video. So then I'm going from screen to screen. And that's the other challenge that I'm having with things at the moment, is the amount of screen time that I'm having. I've spoken about screen time in another video and the amount of time I usually spend on my phone. Not only am I spending time on my phone replying to emails now, I'm also on my laptop for the majority of the day, because I'm then going to edit YouTube videos too, like I will with this one. I'll probably say I'm spending around 8 to 12 hours a day on some sort of screen, which isn't healthy. So optimizing non-screen activities is really important. The things that have gone well, the children have absolutely smashed it. And as a result, I can hand on heart say that I think the majority of the children have made progress. Whereas in other schools and parts of the world, I think teachers might struggle to say that. I think the children have made progress. The parents have also been absolutely fantastic. The support that they have given has been brilliant, and they've been able to sit down and give that one-to-one attention. That's been really good. The majority of the lessons this week have been fantastic too. One of my favourite lessons was a connected learning lesson where we started to use Padlet. And I think looking into the future, you know, fingers crossed everything goes okay and this blows over in not too long. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to use some of the technology I've been using now, because it's been absolutely brilliant. Padlet has got a range of different sort of walls. They have a wall function, but they also have like a planet function. So we've also been able to tie things to Earth Day, and it's had this really nice technological vibe going on. So that's been really good too. The other thing that is really good is the amount of innovation that the children have participated in recently. So the children have had to be really creative online. They've had to probably solve a lot of problems themselves, and parents have had to innovate too, because everything is new to everyone. So there's been this real community feel with this distance learning, where everyone's sort of in this brand new same boat, and we're all learning to maintain this boat together, and we obviously don't want this boat to sink, so everyone's in this really strong community vibe at the moment. So there's my sort of reflections, to be honest with you, because I've just been so busy. The day at the moment, as you can imagine, finish at sort of 1 o'clock, then I've got to make all the resources and do the process till 4 o'clock, then we've then got emails to sort of reply to, and a lot of the things, because everything is new, are taking a lot longer. So to sort of contradict everyone's view of what teachers are doing during home learning, I am, flat out at the moment, exhausted. As I said at the start of the video, it's important to stress that my life is relatively easy compared to those people in professions like healthcare that are going through intense times. So whilst things have been difficult for me as a teacher, I can only empathise for those guys who are in healthcare, who are really, really just doing an amazing job. So thank you to all of you guys who are doing that. So I think because it's Thursday, which is the end of the working week here in the UAE, it's fair to say this video has come to an end. I need to switch off now, to chill, and just to enjoy my lockdown weekend. I think I probably will still create videos over the weekend, because it's another thing to do. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in another video. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe in the corner, and I'll see you in the next one. For now, I'm out.